What is up, YouTube? Hello, I am back with another Yaoi manga review. Yes, I just discovered this manga last week and I'm excited to show you guys my opinions, what I think of it. And it's really cool. It's about dogs, so I'm guessing like this manga is basically for people who are like either dog lovers in general or like people who are dog trainers. So you guys are gonna love this. And it's called Motekei Ouji no Renai Command. My bad Japanese translation, y'all. I'm so bad at speaking Japanese. It is by Nana Aomaru, and in English it's called The Popular Princess Love Command. So yes, I can't wait to get started. If you're new to my channel, hi! My name is Genchiko. I do BL content. I'm gonna try to start doing YouTube for the first time. I'm nervous, so please bear with me. It's my first time. Yay! Subscribe to my channel, click on that notification bell. Find me on my social media account, Instagram at Genchiko, and my Twitter at Genchiko1. I'm so nervous, I'm sorry. So yes, let us start this show. I'm gonna show you the artwork because I think it's really adorable. I'm gonna try to post it up on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I really love the colors, like the white background and it's showing like these little squares, like raindrop of squares coming down. That's really cute. What we see here is like these two guys, of course, and one of them is holding a big ass dog, but like damn dude, that is huge. That has to weigh like 100 pounds or something. Not even 100 pounds, like that dog looks very heavy. Yes, there are two dogs and then the other one is biting the other guy's coat, so he seems very vicious and not like people, so that's understandable. That's how dogs are. So the guy in the blue uniform, to me, I feel like he's a custodian. Like I don't know why, because the way he looks in this picture, like he seems like he's very moody and doesn't get enough sleep because you can see his dark circles, and he seems like he don't like to be touched by this other guy with the peachy hair. So I'm guessing like he seems like very distant, antisocial. He hates people, which I relate. Anybody in the comments, like comment down below if you guys relate. Like this guy seemed very moody, antisocial, don't want to be bothered, and dude, because I can relate. He seemed like a very moody custodian at a Japanese high school and he don't want to deal with life or people. That's how I see him as. Like I don't know why, but he seems very like I don't want to be around people type of guy. And the other guy with the peach hair, he seemed like he's very well dressed. I bet he worked at a well-known company somewhere. I don't know. He seemed like very extroverted because he's touching his hair, and the guy with the black hair doesn't like that. He don't care about personal space. He seemed like the type of guy who'd be like, "Yo, what's up? My name is da." like all up in your face. Sorry for my stuttering. Like it's so weird. I'm gonna stutter a lot in this chapter. I don't know why I'm stuttering. It's so weird. But yeah, he seemed like he can be all up in your grill, like, hey, what's up? Like, how you doing? Like, let's go. Let's have a conversation in each other's eyes and let's just talk about it right in your face. Like, he don't, being in your grill. I don't know why that dog is biting him. Maybe he hates him, or maybe he like did something bad that bothers the tiny dog. But yeah, let's see. Like, I'm gonna start the chapter now. Okay, the first panel is just so weird to me. It starts off with like a brief history of dogs and humans. Because basically, dogs have been around for 15,000 years. Yes, all you guys who are still in high school or passed or finished high school like years later, nobody told us this in our time in high school. Like dogs have been around for like 1,000 years. Maybe my history teacher did, but I didn't pay attention. I don't even care because I passed the class anyway because I didn't get fucked. But like, yes, dogs have been around for 15 years alongside with humans. So basically they just like, they do the hunting basically. Like, a man goes out and hunt to find food for the family. And, in case they're in danger, the human commands the dog to attack that beast to protect me type of guy. So yes, dogs have been around forever and they are basically, humans' best friends. Like old saying, every dog's best friend type of thing. And then we fast forward to this cute young boy. I'm gonna try to post a picture. This cute young boy trying to run away from this dog, this big ass dog, and he's like crying and sobbing, and he felt traumatized, as it says in the text. Like he felt like very traumatized when he was 4 years old because a dog was like chasing, and that freaked him out. And then we like fast forward to the present day of him as an adult getting chewed on a random dog. Maybe that's the same dog by the cover, by the way. And he's at the police dog training center and a family dog training center. And his name, we found out his name is Moegi Masayuki. And he really, really hates dog with a passion. Like, he gives no F about them. He's like, I don't want to be here. I hate dogs. Ever since that incident, when I was a kid, I don't like being around them. I hate them. I want them all dead. He didn't really say that, but you could tell by his expression, like he's little beasts following him, bothering him, anywhere near him. Like, he don't like dogs at all. He hates them. So yeah, he's going to like a police dog, family dog training center. So I'm guessing like maybe his dog like needs to be training. Like maybe his dog is not a good obedient dog, so he needs a lot of training for that. So he's at this weekend discipline training class for other dog trainers to be at, because you know he's not the only one. I see a lot of dogs, and then in his mind he says, oh, dogs. There are so many dogs everywhere, but thank God there's no big ones, because he's afraid of the biggest one. I guess he's fine with little dogs, but the big ones really traumatized him so bad. And the reason why he's at the training center, because his oldest sister said, like, you know, you're taking him to the dog training center, you have no choice, you don't have a girlfriend, so you have a lot of free time. And the guy was like, okay, like, that's fucked up. And you see the dog in the background like ripping up shoes. I think that's a pillow. And his name is Poppy, who is a male dog, which is kind of cute. His sister was like, yo, just take the dog to the training center, make sure he becomes a good obedient dog by the time you come back. And he was like, I guess I can't oppose to it. So he intended on helping his sister bring the dog to the training part. So he has no choice but to bring his dog, I guess, every other weekend or something. And he hates it. He dreaded it. He's like, I don't want to be here. This is not where I want to be. Even though I have no girlfriend or whatever, if I have free time, I don't want to be here. And all of a sudden, he met this guy named Kanata-sensei. And Kanata-sensei like glared at him, and he seems so, like I said, like he looks so moody. Like, he has a hunchback. He seemed very like, yes, hello, Mr. Moegi, what are you doing here? And I guess they have like a special relationship. Not really a special relationship. I guess that he's been to this type of facility before, because he said, you know, I'm gonna leave my dog to you once again. You know, as usual, I look forward to your class every weekend. And he seemed very, very happy. What's his fucking last name? I can't even say his name. Like, Moegi. I need to say his name right. Moegi. Jesus. I don't know why it's so hard for me to pronounce Japanese names. So yeah, it's like Moegi seemed like a very bright, like happy type of guy, but Kanata is like hiding his face underneath his hat. He's like, yeah, like we're gonna start the class. He's like muttering his own words. It's like so funny. And now we are introduced a guy named Kurosawa Kanata, and he's a dog trainer. And it says that mastering the art of ignoring people is because he's just that kind of person. So basically, yes, Kanata is a dog trainer, and his personality is obviously he's very antisocial. He likes to ignore people. He's not used to human interactions, I guess, like not at all. So he's just trying to like, you know, shy away his emotions by hiding his hat or looking away at a different direction. So basically, Moegi thinks that he hates him, but at the same time he doesn't. He seems like a good guy, but like he doesn't know what's up with him at all. So yeah, Poppy seemed very energetic when he sees Kanata, and then, you know, he's like all happy, pouncing at him, and Kanata giving like, you know, scratches. He's scratching him up, and then Moegi was like, when I touch him, he hates me, he bites me, but when he's with Kanata-sensei, he has a whole different personality. Like, he's so happy when he sees him. And like, he had a little thought that said like, oh, you know, Sensei's hand, like the way he caressed Poppy, like he seems very gentle to the dog. I wonder why he's so nice to the dog but not with me. And then Kanata noticed like he's been staring at him. He was like, oh, so how is it? And then Moegi was like, what do you mean? I didn't understand what you said. He said, oh, Poppy could, like, does his eyes meet with your eyes? Like, basically, do you guys have a communication, a connection with each other? And he said that, oh, not really. Even when he calls his dog Poppy, he still ignores him no matter what, and he just go on a rampage whenever he feels like it. And then Kanata gave him like advice saying that it's always good to make eye contact with your dogs so that you understand the communication between you guys. You know, dogs can be like, they sense fear, I guess. I mean, I shouldn't say this because I'm not a dog person. I mean, I love dogs, but like I don't have a dog for a pet, so I can't really relate. But like he said that you should always try to make eye contact with your dog. You know, that's the basis of obedience training. You know, they need to know that you guys are one. You guys gotta communicate by staring at each other with your eyes. Because when Poppy see Kanata, he looks at him, he understands his feelings very well. But when it comes to Moegi, they don't really connect at all. And then like this is so weird. When Moegi tried to look at Kanata, he like looked away to the left, and then he stared at him again, and he looked away to the right. He was like, dude, like why are you doing that? And then after that, he just walked away, like 10-meter distance. He just left. He was like, okay, bye. And then Moegi was like, that's it. What about me? You're not giving me eye contact. Why are you looking at him? Look at me more. Like he was just like confused, like why does not like me? So yeah, he's been pondering over this, Moegi. He was like, okay, communication failed once again, and he knows that he's been getting ignored like every time he comes to this trading part. He doesn't understand why, and it really bothers him that Kanata does not give him the light of day. Like he doesn't want to look at him, he don't want to talk to him, and he feels so confused about that. He was like, okay, what can I do to make him talk to me? I don't understand why he doesn't want to do that. It's weird. But he also have like a feeling like deep down inside, like he wants to like tease him for some reason. Like I don't know why or what purpose, but I want to tease this guy so much, and he wants to talk to him. That's basically what he wants. He feels lonely every time he's over there because he's busy with other dogs. That's his job. Like he feels very, very lonely. Like why he's talking to other people but not me. Like be friends with him. He wants to get to know him more. And all of a sudden, these weird ass, I think these are like, I don't know, maybe like parents of the dogs or like just random females flaunting over Moegi. Judging by his look, he's very like flamboyant, like popular with the ladies. And they all was like, oh, Moegi-san, you're in class here again? Oh, that's so cool. Like how's your dog? You know, they try to shower him with like, you know, affection, giving him cookies. I'm like, damn boy, you really are popular with the ladies. After that, there was like a discussion on the side to where Moegi is sitting, and then he overheard a conversation with these two old ladies saying that, oh, like, is that new sensei alright? Which they are referring to Kanata-sensei. They've been trying to say that he's very unsociable with people, he doesn't pay attention to them, only to the dogs. They find it rude and offensive that he's very like polite with dogs, he's very like happy around dogs, but like when it comes to people, he's very unsociable, he's very rude, he don't want to talk to anybody. And then like whenever they try to ask him a question, like he gives like an unsatisfied answer, like, and they seem to be worried about their pets with him because he seemed like he's not good at his job because he keeps giving like weird answers that they feel like, oh, is this really legit? Like, is this guy really doing his job right? Because I don't feel safe with my pet with him. They just talking bad about him like throughout the panel, and they feel like, oh, even though the fee is very expensive to like get their dog into the trading thing, they feel like, oh, if this is how he is, then that's a waste of money. And then like Moegi heard the whole conversation and he feels so pissed off. They said like, that's the impression you give of this man who tried to take care of your pet that you can't even do. Like don't try to talk bad about him because he's doing the work that you can't do. You pay the money. Nobody asked you to go to him. You guys volunteer to go to him because y'all cannot handle your dogs yourself. Y'all can't do anything. So he feels very offended, even though Kanata is doing his own thing, minding his own business, doing his own job. He feels like, yo, don't try to like judge a book by its cover. He's doing his work. He's doing your work for you. Like y'all should not be complaining. That's the vibe he was getting at just by hearing the conversation of these two women. The next panel, he saw like a photo of these other dog trainers along with Kanata. He's in the photo, and then it's a photo of the Japan Dog Championship. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know Japan actually have like a dog championship. That seems kind of cool actually. I want to like see that in person, like dog trainers trying to like teach their dog how to like do, you know, patrolling tricks, like do this and that, how to be a good dog to help people in need, you know. That's like a cool game actually. I want to see that, Japan. And then he's also in the other photo called the All Japan Commission Police Dog Competition. So basically those competitions is where Kanata and his team compete in these competitions, and they probably win like trophies and medals because they seem like they have like a lot of experience doing this. And this guy, I guess he's like the owner of like the trading camp, saying that this year like was really amazing. Kanata was really a good trainer during the competition, and he received like the highest award amongst all the dogs, guessing that he's been very like well respected by dogs and stuff. So we get to have like a brief story of like Kanata back when he was in the competition of the Japan dog training competition, where you in a tracking division and then they have their dog follow someone's scent trail and find their lost articles. Basically like you train your dog how to like find things, how to like do different like tasks and stuff, see to make sure that they're very obedient to their master. But during that time the weather was really bad, like I guess it was like raining or something, and it was hard to like follow I guess the scent. Kanata and his dog went through with it. They were okay because other people felt they were suffering through the weather conditions, that their pets could not really handle different scents of the rain and other things, so they kind of failed the competition. But Kanata and his dog kept through with it. He went to it to the end, and he actually won the competition, and that's really cool coming from Kanata. Like, wow, he seems very good at his job. You could tell, like, that headmaster, he's like, this guy is really good at what he's doing. Like, he can understand dogs really well than our other people. And then his headmaster saying that he's a good trainer. He's very good with dogs, but he's having a hard time with people. He's not a people person. Like, he can read dogs' minds, but like when it comes to people, it's not easy for him. They have like a mutual relationship. So yes, his headmaster was giving him like good compliments. Like, he's really good with dogs, but you know, have a hard time with people. Like, he can like understand the dog's state of mind, and he can build a bond and a trust within the dog. Like, he's very diligent. That's why he entrusted him doing the training class where Moegi's at, and his skills to like help his people with their dog. And then, you know, Moegi seemed like very like, oh, like that's really good. Like, even though he's being judged from a distance, like he's really love his job, you can tell. Well, I mean, in this photo, you can't even tell if he likes it or not, but like he seemed like he's really like, he enjoys it despite showing it on his face. So after that, Moegi went up to Kanata-sensei, and he's like, oh, Kanata-sensei, you're here, hi, at his usual bright, shiny, happy face. And he was like, oh, I saw your photos at the office, you look really cool. And then he was like, okay, what? He's like, yeah, you gonna participate in the competition this year? He was like, when the time comes. He's still mumbling in his words. It's so cute. He's like, oh, that's so cool. You're a police dog. You're raising dogs like that. You're really skilled. Moegi is still trying to like talk to him, and Kanata was like still mumbling, being shy, and averted his eyes once again. He was like, yeah, do you have something you need? Like, he's like so shy. He was like, okay, but do you need something? Moegi was like, come on, man, like I'm trying to talk to you one-on-one. You gotta start talking back. Let me know your feelings. Like, don't just leave me out in the dirt. Like, come on. It's really hard to like get to know Kanata because he just doesn't want to talk. Like, he don't want to have a conversation. He just want to do his job and leave. He's probably getting paid by the hour, you know. He's like, I need some greens in my bank account, dude. Like, what do you want, bruh? And as usual, Moegi thought that he hates him, which I know he does not. He's just shy around people. And he was like, nothing. I don't need nothing from you. I'm just gonna go home. It's fine. See you next week. So Moegi was like, fuck, I failed the game by talking to him. It's not gonna work. So he's trying to leave. And then Poppy refuses to leave with him. He was like, okay, Poppy, let's go. And then Poppy's just like barking for some reason. And he's like, okay, your lesson is over. And then Moegi did like the dumbest thing. Like, you should not really, I mean, again, I don't know anything about dogs or like how do you train them, but like yanking their collar is not really a good idea. That seems really bad. Because for some reason, like Poppy's like barking out of control. And he was like, okay, Poppy, we gotta go. Class is over. We gotta leave. Poppy is still like barking for some reason. And I guess he don't want to leave because in the next panel, you see Kanata smiling at the dog. You know, he was like, see you later, goodbye. You see his cute expression on his face. And Murray's like, what the hell? Like, you like this dog, but not me? Like, what is this? And you can see by his face, like, he looks so cute and he's happy when he talks to dogs. Poppy doesn't want to leave. He really likes Kanata-sensei. But like, he gets so confused. Like, why is he happy and smiling at him but not at me? He was like, what the hell just happened just now? And then Moegi was like, Kanata-sensei actually smiled at the dog. Like, legit, you could see him blushing a little bit. It was so cute. He seemed very happy. And then like he recalls like the time when he overheard the conversation between these two ladies saying that, oh, he don't give like a good answer. He's always like averting his eyes whenever he talks to humans. He's like, dude, like, what about me? Like, are you gonna say goodbye to me? Like, that's rude. And then like Moegi was like yelling at him. He was like, Kanata-sensei, like, I have something that I need. He's like, I need to tell you something, yes. And then he just like grabbed his arm like violently, well, not really violently, but like he just grabbed his arm. He was like, can I also see your training for the upcoming competitions that's coming up? Probably like, I don't know, it don't even say when the next dog competition is gonna come, but like he wants to see him train for the competition, maybe like next week. Kanata said that it's not gonna be just him. He's still averting his eyes, saying that I'm gonna bring Poppy along as well if you don't mind. And I guess that means it's okay for Moegi to see him, because he said like, yay, you know, I could watch his training. And like, look at his face, like he's blushing, he looks so confused. And then like you see this one passage, this one quote that says that Moegi felt that he forgets that he hates dogs, I guess when he's around Kanata-sensei. And Kanata-sensei said that, okay, next Saturday you can come over and watch, you know. And then like the last panel you see him like blushing, he's just grabbing him by the shoulders. He was like, okay, I want to see you train for your competition. Kanata was like, okay, you might as well come Saturday. Still mumbling, but he's like more excited to see him than the competition, you know. He wants to get close to him, wants to get to know him better. And that's it. I really like this manga. Like, it's so and adorable. Now for the character analysis. Oh my god. Obviously, Moegi is very like outgoing, flamboyant, like popular with the ladies, of course. But at the same time, he seems like he wants to please people. Like, he needs to know that not everybody's gonna like you, of course, besides ladies. But like, you know, he just wants to get to know Kanata-sensei better. He wants to get close to him. He wants to like, you know, be friends with him, because he always says that whenever he goes to the dog park, he feels like he's been neglected, because all Kanata does is spend time with dogs, which, you know, that's his job. He has to help his dog train to become a better dog. You know, that's what he gets paid for. He gets paid by the hour, man, or maybe by a week, like, or bi-weekly, I don't know. Yeah, Moegi is really like expressive kind of guy. Like he wears his emotions on his sleeves, you know. You can tell that he wants to be friendly with him. So I hope he succeeds, because it's just so funny him trying so hard to like get to know him, you know. He wants to know like why he doesn't want to talk to him, but we all know that he's very, very shy. And Kanata-sensei, he's like my hunch, I'm like, yes, he's very antisocial, shy, distant. He loves his job. Like, he seemed like he's capable of doing his job, and he's very good at it. He's at a high professional level. That last panel where he was smiling at Poppy, it was so cute and heartwarming, like how he could change his personality so fast when he's in work mode, and like, you know, compared to his like his normal self, like he's just not used to being around people. I feel that he must have like a backstory of why he's shy around people. That has to be it. He's not neglecting him in a bad way, you know. There has to be a reason why he does not want to talk to people. And what really bothers me the most, what I don't like about Kanata-sensei, is his clothes. You gotta change your clothes, man. You look like a custodian. I don't like their blue outfit. Nah, man, like, rebel. Ask your manager or your headmaster or whatever that guy was in the story, like, yo, can I get new clothes? I'm like, okay, you guys are police dogs. That's not like a cool job. It must be very hard and exhausting trying to train dogs 24/7 to do what you gotta do, but like, at least separate yourself from like the normal type jobs, like a custodian or something. Like, have like a military vest or something. Like, I don't know, like some like army pants or something to like differentiate like a policeman and a police dog trainer. Like, that sounds really cool. Having like a different uniform. Also, like, ooh, I also want them to have like badges that represents their rank. Obviously, Kanata-sensei is not like a novice here. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for like, we don't even know how many years. He's at a very high professional level. So like, you can have like badges that represents their rank. Like, okay, the red badge means that, okay, he or she is like a novice or an amateur. The blue rank is like, okay, he's at a advanced level. And like a gold rank is like, okay, he's at the professional top level. He's know what he's doing. He's good at his job. So that's what I want. That's what I want from Kanata. Like, oh my god, like, change your outfit. Like, it's so much better if you have like a better uniform than your custodian outfit. So yes, my final thought. I really like this. I really want to see Moegi succeeding in like helping, not really helping, like succeeding in getting to know Kanata more. And I feel like Kanata might have like a backstory. I don't know if it's gonna be tragic or not. You need to know like why he's very shy around people. And my guess is that maybe at a young age, he must have like a pet for like a birthday present from his parents. Like, hey, we got you a dog. And then they have like a close bond with each other. They play a lot, they sleep together. They do all these like fun activities, but then like one day, like maybe his dog got into like a car accident. I know I'm going deep and dark into this, but like I feel like that'd be a cool backstory. Like maybe his dog got into like a car accident, and then he just like, you know, felt depressed. He tried to keep his emotions inside of him and not show it to people, and that makes him feel like, you know, antisocial and not want to be around people for some reason. So maybe that's the backstory. And like maybe the way he got his job is like, oh, I want to like help dogs become good with their owners. So he tried to become like a dog trainer by going to school for it, working hard, studying hard, and then he got to the job that he wants as a dog trainer, which is why, like, hey, you know, since I lost my pet, I want to give back my knowledge by helping other people with their dogs. Like, that'd be like a cool like backstory of why he wants to be a dog trainer. Like, I don't know, like, I really am looking forward to this manga. It seems very promising. I'm very excited for it. So yeah, like, if you like my review, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, like, what kind of dog do you guys have? I wish I have a pet, honestly. Like, I'm jealous of people who have pets. So like, what kind of dog breed do you have? Comment down below. Follow me on my social media at Genshiko on Instagram and Twitter, and you know, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, look forward to more of my Yaoi BL reviews. So sorry if I'm stuttering too fast or like I'm like all over the place because I'm like getting used to it. So I'm trying to like slow down my talking speed, I guess. So yes, have fun. I'm gonna leave the link of the manga down below in the description box. So yes, bye everybody. Have fun rereading the manga. Bye.